All right, let me know. We got the name changed, and let me know if you can hear me. Yeah, the problem was that I was streaming under my name, and so when I was editing the dashboard, I was editing the dashboard for my stream, and it wasn't actually editing the stream through OBS. So I logged in the City State Games, and off we go. Dread, no, this is just me doing some streaming before we start playing the game, which will happen within an hour. The countdown timer is up. I'll post it here just for the folks to see it. We just finished taking things. I'm going to try and start stuff up. Okay, we are, if you may have overheard Tim, we are getting ready to start up the servers. Are you going to stream the game at all? No, not right. Let's see what happens first. If things go well, maybe we'll stream a little of the game. But we are going to be running a lot of different tests today. We're going to be trying to make the game crash at times, other times not make it crash. So maybe not the best time to stream. So let's see, a couple questions. I answered one. We'll be able to, from Justin, will streamers be able to stream the beta? Yes, but not now, as is said. We will be doing some and allowing streaming as things move along with the beta. Okay, let me get back to this doc. So in case you're looking for the countdown timer, here you go. Can't miss it, all nice and highlighted. I'll put it in chat as well. As Coach Grant just beat me to it, happy 4th of July to all the folks who are celebrating it. To our British friends, sorry. Happy losing day. We still love you. My dad was British, so, you know, a little bit of conflict there. But, you know, exactly. So, you know, we will be, you know, having fun today, which is a great way to celebrate the 4th. Of course, when I start playing the game, especially because I and other CSE guys will have that red castle over our heads, we expect to die a lot, unless, of course, it's JB or Tim, and I'd be really careful. Those guys don't cheat, but they're really good at the game. So, you know, when you see the red castle, if you see me, you can treat me like a bag of White Castle burgers. On the other on the other hand, you see a Red Castles and you see JB or you see Tim, be wary, careful. They're good, really good. Hey, Orange, Schnitzel. Hey, thank you. Happy not a beta day. Exactly. You folks are going to get going to be able to play this game more today, most likely, than you would have been able to play it the normal July 4th testing. And certainly, since once the folks come back from vacation tomorrow, we're going to be playing all day tomorrow, all day Friday, some over the weekend, as well as next week. We will be playing every weekday until we get into beta 1. It's really that simple. So for folks who are, you know, disappointed, or folks that, you know, really wanted to play the game, here you go. If you're disappointed because we didn't put a label on the game, actually you should be happy that we didn't put a label on the game. Over the decades, developers and publishers have put labels on things when frankly they did not deserve to do that. We did not deserve to do that. Therefore, we are not doing it. On the other hand, we're giving you folks everything that you would have had otherwise. So let me finish off this doc, and then we'll start. I'll turn the camera on me and maybe do some more questions. Okay, laying out the tests. Countdown is good. Fixes are there. Form, need to change that.
Should be about 30 seconds out.
Okay. Tim says we may be about 30 seconds out from having servers up and running. If so, we will open the servers early for you folks. Okay. Give me a second. Tim and I are going to do jump in and do a quick smoke test on the version. Make sure that that's good. That's good. Okay, let's get this fixed. That's good. All day testing looks good. That's right. That's correct. Cool. All right. So I'm going to grab some water and then talk for a couple minutes while Tim and I test the game. So be right back. Is the server open to people?
No, sir.
Excellent. Okay, I am back. Going to switch the feeds for a moment. Hey guys and gals. So I'm going to jump into the game right now and make sure everything is good.
So I figure once you're in, we can do the win-win-win. And
Oh, absolutely.
when you see, make sure it does the right thing at the end of the round.
Making a slight adjustment to the camera. There you go. That didn't help. See if that's any better. Hey, there we go. All right, I am in.
All right. Start one.
So what Tim and I are about to test is it's a test that we ran yesterday, which is we start up a scenario and do insta wins on the matches, and make sure that we get teleported to the right place and that the game doesn't crash. And we'll do this about 3 or 4 matches and see what happens.
One of the things we want to test is the trail effect. So
Right.
if you want to sprint
Yep.
or travel stance.
Yep. Doing that right now. Travel stance is on. Run, Tim, run! I'll do it. Okay, let's let the Arthurians win so that no one complains.
Fair and balanced.
Fair and balanced. Unlike certain news organizations in the world, we're really fair and balanced. Okay, so right now the Arthurians should win. Hey, Arthurians won. What a shock. Oh my god. All right, so we're going to round 2. Round 2, of course, we'll let the TDD win. Hey, TDD's won. I'm so amazed. Coming up to match 3. Match 3. Vikings. Hey, there's a Viking victory. And we are back. Particles still on me. Oh wait, hang on. I think now we're gonna get the UI crash.
Yeah, I think that's an artifact of Force winning the game.
Yeah.
But you know about the reload UI button up there?
Yeah. Okay. Now, shouldn't we have lost the trail particles?
No. You stay in the stance. The thing we wanted to test is if it tried to draw trail particles from where you were when the round ended to where you arrived.
Groovy. All right, so match number 1, no problem. Okay, we're going to do it again. Starting a scenario. Hi, I'm facing you. But not for very long. I got to actually pay attention to what I'm doing. Taldrin, yeah, I didn't say I'd be streaming any game footage yet. We want to make sure this works.
Oh, right. I'm not queued up.
Ah.
I'm going to turn on auto queue. And queue us all up. Saw a little bit of a trail there, but I couldn't tell if that's just because I was moving with the spawn.
Okay. We'll do another win. Arthurians, another win. Okay, TDD. Yes, 11:30 is the scheduled start time. The servers are online. Tim and I are running some tests on them first. Okay, Tim and I are back. Match is over. No crash. All right, let's try it a third time. By the third time last night, we were seeing some issues. And that's when, for example, when we were running this test, some people would start to see crashes. So we'll see if Tim and I spot any. Okay, match one started just fine. Trail particles. Did you see anything weird, Tim?
Not yet.
Yeah, me neither. All right, let's give the Arthurians another victory. Hey, what a shock. The Arthurians won. And if this goes fine, folks, I'll stream this for a couple minutes to show you, how unbelievably boring what we're doing is right now. Because nothing says excitement like going into a match, clicking a couple buttons, and I win. On the other hand, for some companies that make games, they'll sell you the ability to do that. Okay, number 3, third round. Vikings victory. Run, Luke, run. Yeah, no problem. Tim? All right, let's make a little change here. There you go. I'm going to show you guys what we're doing. Hey, for those of you who are just seeing the game for the first time, we've talked about our progression rewards that happen every night. Here's an example of what you'll be getting. This is, of course, a work in progress. So as you can see here, you are going to get a lot of information about what you did in different scenarios, what you did in the rest of the game not to do scenarios. This is what you're going to be seeing every single day after we run the progression rewards. So think about coming into the game every day and seeing this kind of breakdown about what you did and what you earned because of it. Okay, let me show you what we're doing. So we force start a scenario. And in theory, the scenario should start. There we go. Scenario starts. And we get teleported to the castle siege. So just to give you guys and gals an idea of frame rate, here you go. This is what you'll see in these matches. So pretty small castle, kind of tiny, kind of lots of openings. And around this little castle was last night, or yesterday afternoon and the evening, well over 200 people fighting at the same time. Okay, so let's now show the excitement. Hey, see how amazing this technology is? We push a button and the Arthurians win. Tosh, I have a 1070 indeed, as Tharid says, and about a 3-year-old PC. All right, round 2. Now we have a TDD victory.
I got stuck at a loading screen.
Yeah, we saw that last night. Yeah, usually if you're stuck just if it's the true black screen versus.
There it is. It was some weirdness.
Yeah, I was about to say, or it's a weirdness with the camera. All right, round 2. Okay, TDD victory. All right, here we go for the final round, or round number 3. Viking victory. Try again. There we go. Viking victory. All right, so that's 4 times, no issues. All right, we're going to let IT in right now, folks, and run that test with them. So, IT folks, come on in. So, we'll wait a couple minutes, see if some of our IT people come in. So, people have asked about how you can change the graphic settings. It's very easy. That's it. All you need to do then is you can do things like I've done, turn down the shadow distance, turn down the shadow quality a little. Our render draw distance goes up to 4K, which is kind of insane. And if you cut that back, you'll get another improvement in frame rate. And the thing to remember about all this is an unoptimized alpha engine. This does not mean we've never done any optimizations. Of course we have. But are we anywhere close to, hey, we're there yet? Not at all. Lots and lots of optimizations to go. Okay, so our IT folks are coming in, and what we're going to do is the exact same thing we just did. So we're going to run this a couple of times. IT folks, make sure that if you crash, you tell us. All right, round 1 victory coming up for the Arthurians as soon as we start. I thought I had started a round, I guess not. So as soon as the round starts. Tennis, I may do a little of that during the game today, depending how things go. Okay, match started. Win for the Arthurians. Okay, round 2 coming up. Win for the TDD. TDD victory. Okay, round number 3 starting. Don't forget, folks, we said the test wouldn't start until 11:30, so we still have 26 minutes. And we wanted to use this time to make sure that everything was working before you folks came in, because we're trying something different today, at least with this test today. Okay, this should be the scenario end. So folks who are in the game right now, this is the time where we had some crashes. So let's see if we have any right now. If your UI goes away, if you look at your top left, you'll see a button that says Reload UI. That will fix it. Yeah. Psychodia, that is part of, that's a result of winning the way we're winning. We saw that yesterday. Okay, so no crashes. Very good. Cooks, what? Oh, hang on. We may have had one crash. So we're checking. Oh, okay. That was a crash after Heartfire click reload UI.
Yeah, I see that there was a crash in the UI.
Yep. All right, so that's better. All right.
That had nothing to do with the
with the memory. All right. So we're trying to start another match. We're going to run the same test again. Match starting. All right. Waiting for the Arthurians. Question from ISVR. We know if they are optimizing the game for multi-threading. I refer to our engine as the most parasitic engine on the planet. Not only are we optimized for multi-threading, we will take every damn core and every damn thread on a machine, on client and server. We've had lots of nice discussions with folks at Intel, for example, about the tech we have. So yeah, we are as multi-threaded as you could want. That was one of the things that Andrew was really big on when we started going down the path of developing our own engine. That we had to be able to support the kind of number of cores and threads that we were going to have for this game, that we were going to have available for this game when it came out, even if it was a couple of years ago. All right, last one, and if this goes well, we'll bring in the alphas. Okay, here we go again, folks. Let me know if you crash. Any crashes, folks? UI, according to YouTube. I mean, BitMetal on Twitch. He said no crash, but UI crashed. All right. Well, we can live with that. This is a new thing we're trying, so I'm not surprised that there might be a UI issue. All right. Tim, let the alphas in. Okay, alphas, you're coming on in. Just a reminder, alpha folks, what we're going to be doing for the next 10 minutes or so is starting up matches and quickly having victories. This is testing one of the fixes that the guys made yesterday to see if the problem, part of the problem with the game's crashes were due to what we do after a match or a scenario ends. So we're doing this to see if the fix takes care of it. All right. Scenario has started. First victory to the Arthurians. Again, alphas, I am looking to hear and see if we crash while doing this. So this will be a series of wins for each of the realms. An amusing thing. So obviously the plan for this game was not to do things like this, but it's good for testing. What we found out yesterday was that if we actually set it up so that each side wins, and there's a tie between all three realms, it broke the UI because we hadn't planned on it, that kind of scenario happening. So hey, this kind of testing actually worked. All right, victory for the TDD coming up. Wait for everybody to respawn. All right, another victory, this time for the Vikings. This will trigger a scenario ending. So let's see how we do. Hotfire, the topic's already there. All right, hold on to your butts. Okay, folks. Any game crashes, and he's stuck at reloading. Don't worry about the UI. Talking. All right, one more time. Starting up another scenario. Scenario started. There we go. Okay, first victory. X-Bob. No, it's not super secret. What we're trying right now is the difference between how we handled the characters in the last build, in between scenarios, versus how we're handling it now. We're, in theory, dumping the information off the character after the end of a match or a scenario. So essentially, we're trying to give people a mostly clean slate and see if that fixes the problems. Okay, round 2 victory. Let people come back in. All right, here we go again. Okay, folks, let me know if the game crashed, not the UI. Let me know if the game crashed for you or you couldn't get back into the game because it was stuck on a loading screen. Okay. Okay. Yep. Thank you, Hans. Okay. In terms of my 1070s frame rate, don't forget I'm streaming and I got other stuff going on in the background. Okay, so yeah, that was great. That was really, really good. Mortal Savior, the reason your screen is dark is a known bug. It's in the notes. Move, change your camera, you should be fine. Okay, so Tim, let's the betas in. Okay. Okay, hang on, folks. Drink. If you crash, how long does it take to get you back in? Very quickly. Very, very quickly. Right, then don't open it up yet. Okay, so beta 1's just a few more minutes. Tim wants to take a look at the logs. We'll be starting another scenario in a moment. I just want to give Tim the time he needs to look at the logs. Han, what you should do is close out your patcher. And after you do that, check to see, using Task Manager, if you have any client.exes hanging around. If you do, nuke them from orbit, please. For the people worrying about Beta 1 access, don't worry. We're still 12 minutes ahead of schedule. We said we were going to open it up to everybody at 11:30. So we still have 12 minutes. The alphas are in, helping shake things down. Uh, as soon as Tim finishes looking at the logs, um, you Baiters now, come on in. Tim is opening it up.
Yeah, it looks like we've had 6 so far today. 3 of them look like folks just starting the client up.
Right.
Some of that's initialization stuff to look into.
Right.
The other 3 are sort of a mixed bag. One was the UI crash.
Right.
One was somebody, I think, tearing down their scene at the scenario. Though none of them appear to be
Oh, that's good. All right, if you look at the top right of the screen, you'll see people coming into the game. 110, 115. About to pass 120. All right, so just a reminder, you Beta 1 folks who are joining us, we are running a very specialized test right now. We are starting scenarios and we are ending matches really quickly. All right, so just took my face off camera and now you can see the whole, hopefully you can see everything. 150 people just joined us. So what we're gonna do, I am not gonna end the match right away. Give you guys just a couple minutes to go to the castle and look at all the people. 156. Look at the frame rate, folks. And I'm going to do something that Tinus had asked me to do. All right, check this out. Look at that draw distance, everybody. Look at how many people are on the screen right now. We are rendering 134 people out of 170 people who are in this battle. Look how far you can see things. $175. Let's go for 200. Come on, more people, jump in. $180. Still climbing. Rendering 147 right now. $193. We're going for 200 here. I'm sorry? Yeah, not a surprise. Oh, so close, 197. 200. There we go, folks. 205, 207 people now in this battle, rendering 174 of them. Let's get a little bit closer to the action. 210. Watch for those knockbacks that we have. You'll see individuals and lots of people being knocked back when the spells go off. 218 people. We told you all we could do it. And after all the work we've put in, look at what you see. You've got now 220 people in this battle. And off we go. Let's do a little running. 230 people. Now, this is the point that in the test yesterday, we started to have some issues. Oh, and by the way, don't you love collision? Game changing, as a bunch of people on our forums were talking about yesterday. Tanks that can really block. You can't just walk through them. You can't even walk through your own people. Check out the frame rate, folks. 95, 94 as I run through this battle scene. And as you can see through the holes in the wall, we are not cheating on rendering. We are not culling. Look how far you can see the battle. You can see the trees. You can see the players. We're up to 229 now. And I'm about to die. Oh, well, maybe not. Just got knocked back. Thank you. Run, Luke. 236. 237. 240. Almost 250. Mentor, the reason your FPS is locked to 60, you have VSync on. Type /VSync space off. Come on, let's see if we can hit 260. 254. 257. Hey, in this game, you get to kill the streamer, unlike certain games where people get angry at you for killing a streamer. I know I'm gonna die a lot. Oh, come on, we gotta get 260. 260. For the questions about my PC, I have about a 3-year-old, standard PC. Wasn't the best you can buy at the time. And my video card is a 1070. Little bit of warping there, not a surprise. Like I said, this is when we started to see some issues yesterday. But considering that we've got 250 people in a battle, oh, that little bit of warping isn't a big deal. And we'll fix it. We've had a lot more than that without any. So we'll figure out what's going on. 265. Do I hear 270? Okay, going to the second round. Let's see if people crash. Folks in the game, if we crash, if you crash, let me know. We're checking the logs here, but also want to hear, excuse me, from you. 270. No crashes at the end of that round. All right. Next round, look at this, folks. Look at the horde of Vikings charging. Look at that frame rate. $267. Come on, 270. 270. 271. And all these people are in the battle. They are not somewhere else on the server. They are not playing another part of the game. These are all the people that are in the game. As you can see from the numbers, we have 272 people. My PC client is rendering now about 170 of them because you can see so damn far. Look to my left. Look where the mouse cursor is. 284. Bit of a stutter there, not too bad. All right, we're going for 290. Oh, almost hit it. It's interesting, Tim. So we had, we're seeing some of the stuttering at 230 and above, but it doesn't seem to be getting a lot worse. Back to 280. You see a little bit of that warping there. But not too bad for 280 people in a battle. Let's see if we can break 300 before we turn off the stream. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to turn down my draw distance now. Try that. So we're going to turn it down to... wonder if that's even working on. That maybe not even working, Tim.
What's that?
Oh, there it goes. The render draw distance.
Yeah, George was saying last night that some of the stuff wasn't properly hooked up to it.
Yeah, because see, I am no longer drawing the castle, but I am still drawing all the players. See?
Yeah.
Is that weird? Okay. Yeah, that was strange. Okay, so 250 players, 220 something, 200 in my frustrum. Nice and smooth. Okay, so with that, I think it's time to turn off the stream. We've shown you guys more than we've shown before. I hope you liked what you saw. I certainly liked showing it to you. This was, oh wait, look at the numbers. 300. That's why we just had a nice stutter. 350 people are now in this battle. Oh, I got to stream a little more now. Check it out, folks. Look at those numbers. 340. 344. I think it's time to go high. That's excellent. So 347 people, folks. Seeing a little bit of stutter here. Same thing as we saw, at about 250. But not too shabby for 350 people in a battle when we're rendering over 200 of them. So we know it's been a long time. We know we're late. We know we had to announce a not a beta for a little bit. But look at what we can do. We told you we could do it. And thanks to Andrew and to every member of the team here and in Seattle, you are seeing something that I don't think all of you thought we could deliver on. You've got over 300 people in this battle. They are all people. These are not bots. These are not arcs. These are all people. They are using real abilities, real spell effects, and look at engine performance. And just a reminder to those who haven't seen our game before, all the physics you are seeing here is being determined on the server, not the client, like almost every game in the world does. We are server based. So no cheating. You can try, but the server will always be deterministic. So with that, I'm going to end this stream. And say thank you all to our backers for your support. Thank you for all those who are seeing the game for the first time. And as I've been saying ever since January, it only gets better from here. So I hope you enjoyed your sneak peek for those of you who are not in the beta test at Camelot Unchained. And that's it. Hope to see you all in the game. Have a happy 4th, and for many of you, I'll be the guy you're killing with the red castle. So that's it, and enjoy your day.